Hey guys! So we are doing just a quick fun Halloween based video on some notebooks that I picked up at Spirit Halloween, and I would like to show them to you now, and I'll talk about some that I didn't pick up that they do have at the store. So the first one, and of course the reason I started doing this, was the Haunted Mansion, because oh my gosh, look at how beautiful this is. It's got the silver gilding on it, and then that is literally a three-dimensional I don't even know what they would call something like that on the front of a notebook, but how beautiful is that? It's got gilded edges, okay, and it's got the silver gilding on the back as well. What's really fun is the inside here. Welcome Foolish Mortals is on the inside, and then they have this neat wallpaper kind of effect of all the little figurines, like Madame Leota right there, and the statues in the graveyard, and of course the hitchhiking ghosts right there. So it's just really, really cute. I love this. When you turn to the pages have sort of, on one side you've got the little gravestones, and on the other side you've got your hitchhiking ghosts. But on the main pages here, so you can take a look, it's sort of got a gray, almost mist effect on it, and it's just lined all the way through, so just lined. And then on the back you also have Disney's The Haunted Mansion, and again that same wallpaper. This one does not have a bookmark in it, so there's no way to bookmark your page on here, so you'd have to use a paper bookmark or something like that to keep track of where you are. But that's the first one I wanted to show you guys. So Haunted Mansion, pretty cool. All right, next one we have is the Hocus Pocus, and what's really fun about this one is this is actually the book at the beginning of the movie. The movie starts with this, and then it zooms into like one of the words or something, and then it starts the movie. So it's kind of a fun little thing. This one does not have gilded pages, but it does say Hocus Pocus on the side. It's got a little cauldron on the back, and again the gold gilding on the frame. And then when you open up the book, you've got the Sanderson sisters' hair on one side and a cauldron on the other side, and you can see that this is sort of an aged look on the inside. It does have Hocus Pocus at the bottom of the page here on each one. On the front cover is fun. It says, on All Hallows Eve when the moon is round, summon us from under the ground. And it's got just some witchy things on there. And then in the back, same thing. It's a full moon outside. The weirdos are out. So that's kind of a fun one. So, yep. This one also does not have a bookmark, but you can take a look at that. It's nice looking. All right. Now the next two that I have are for Beetlejuice. I have the Beetlejuice Afterlife Leading Bioexorcist. What's fun about this particular one is when you click on it, you can kind of see the lights flash. It's hard to see, but the lights actually flash around the sign and the little arrow pointing down. So that's kind of a fun little extra thing on the inside. We've got some creepy crawlies and skulls, and it's showtime. On the pages themselves, it looks like we've got Beetlejuice, and the little girl from the movie, and of course the sandworm. And then on the back, we've got the Beetlejuice logo and those. This one also does not have a bookmark, but it's nice and thick. It does have Beetlejuice on the side. This is a shiny cover versus the leather cover. And then this one is the Handbook for Recently Deceased. Now I haven't opened this one yet because it does come with a matching pen. So let me open it real quick. All right. Okay. So let's look at the pen first. The pen says, "Never trust the living," and it says Beetlejuice on it, and that's kind of a cute little pen. Just just a regular ballpoint, probably black ink. It's pretty light though. All right, so then the handbook itself is sort of a matte finish. It's not a leather finish, but it's a matte finish. It does have a magnetic clip here to keep it shut. Oops. And looks like it has little sheet ghosts and bugs, which makes sense. And it looks like it's Showtime is on the inside here. Is there anything? Nope. Okay, so sandworm and ghosts. So this one's very colorful. It's purple and green on the inside. And the back, I think, just has the bugs and ghosts again here. And then, but it does look like linen. It's not actually linen, but it looks like linen. And this one does have a bookmark in it. So let's see, it's purple. And long enough to pull all the way to the end of the page, so that's helpful. So when you close it, and you can pull it and get right to the right page where you need to get to. It's magnetic. Alright, and that comes with a little pin, which is kind of cool. Alright, the last one I have is actually a Dungeons & Dragons. So this one is kind of hard to see because it is embossed into the leather, so I can turn it a little bit so you guys can see it in the light there. The only thing that is shiny is going to be the and symbol here. It does have a faux leather finish on it. It does have a strap to keep it shut. It does say Dungeons & Dragons on the side, and it just has journal on the back and then just the embossed design on the back. Now this one's kind of interesting because the book itself can come out, but it's just got like a cardboard cover on it. So this is just designed to, I don't know, be removed if you needed to, but I don't think you'd want to. This has the little embossed and symbol in silver and a pocket in the front. It says Dungeons & Dragons 2023 Wizard, and then of course you've got your D20 dice down there. This one just has lines, Dungeons & Dragons, D20 on there. Again, it has sort of a weathered look to it, which is appropriate for Dungeons & Dragons. And then on the back, you just have this. I thought it would be kind of cool to have this book if you had a Dungeons & Dragons character, or were participating in a game, or maybe even a dungeon master, and you were like trying to write down your story ideas and character information and things like that. I think this is a great little notebook for that. So that is kind of a fun one. All right, so that's all the physical books that I have. I'm going to switch over just a second to some photos that I took of other ones in the store. So there is a one that is called the Tarot Moon and Sun Journal, and that one is basically it's got a gold sun on the front with silver or white embossing with blue and the moon symbol. And then when you open that one up, you've got some lined pages with the moon phases on the bottom and the sun up in the top corners. It's really pretty. It does have a yellow bookmark, so that one is there, and it has gold gilded pages. So that's kind of a fun one. There was another one that was kind of a spooky one. That one is called the Gothic Noir Skull. What's really cool about this one is it has a very dark cover with some red red embellishments that have the, they're shiny. It has a yellow bookmark on it, and the pages are have almost like a skull print, old-fashioned look on it, with lines on the pages and corner designs, things like that. So it's very pretty. Then we have the Ouija board notebook. This one is laid out very similar to the Dungeons & Dragons, where it has gold emboss on the front of the Ouija board, and but the notebook itself is kind of like that, covering the notebook. It has, when you open it up, it's got like the cardboard cover on the notebook, which is tucked into the leather binding, or the faux leather binding, obviously. On that one, you've got, it says Ouija on the bottom. It's got the aged look on the pages, and then there's like a moon on one corner and a sun on the other corner. So that one's very nice. I did not catch if that one had a bookmark, so I'm going to just guess that it doesn't, but I do believe it does have a closing strap to keep it shut. So, all right, then we have the Book of Shadows, the Arcane Book of Shadows journal. This one is, I believe it has either white or silver embossed artwork on it with a black background. This one's really kind of very much, you know, pentagram and all that kind of fun stuff. It has skulls on the corners in the inside. It has lined pages. It is not gilded on the edges, but it's very nice. Then we have the Corpse Bride notebook, which is really cool. This is very similar to both the Dungeons & Dragons and the Handbook for Recently Deceased because it does have a magnetic closure. It's a purple and black sort of background with the Corpse Bride in the front, so a picture of the characters, and it does have gold gilded edges. It has a blue, looks like a blue bookmark on it. On the back there is the like a bouquet. It's really pretty, and it says Tim Burton's Corpse Bride on the back. And then the inside is just very light, sort of, it's on an off-white paper, but it's sort of very light lines. So there's no like major decoration inside this one, but it has very light lines, and it's kind of a cute little notebook. And the last one that we have is the Hogwarts Witchcraft School for Witchcraft and Wizardry. That one is sort of a dark brown color with gold gilding, and that one is gold gilded on the edges. I do not have an inside shot of that particular one. I couldn't find it, but it's a very nice picture. And that's kind of a fun one. I went back to look and see if I could find it again, and it was gone. So I'm assuming that a lot of people liked it, especially since Harry Potter costumes are pretty popular this year. Okay, guys, that is all I have for you today. I hope you liked my little quick view into some cool notebooks that you could pick up at Spirit Halloween store. I enjoyed doing this for you guys. If you want to see more of this type of stuff, let me know. Click the button to subscribe, or at least leave me a comment at the bottom, and I will try my best to bring you guys some fun content. All right, thanks so much.